Welcome to another video from EarnPed.com. I'm StevieB. Happy to have you all with us today. Let's get some sips to get this started. So this is actually going to be the second video I released today. I've got a ton of videos made that I'll be releasing over the next 2 weeks, but this one's going to skip to the front of the line. I'm going to release it as soon as I shoot it because I managed to get a list of the 20th anniversary items that have yet to be discovered. That's right. These are items that are in-game right now in the loot pool that have yet to be discovered. And this is information that I'm sure Mindark really does not want anybody putting out, but it's already out there. There are already people in the community who know this, and I figured we can level the playing field by giving you guys this information too. That way you guys can go do some grinding of your own. Now, I have no idea which mobs, I have no idea which times these things are going to drop. I just know this is the stuff that is in the game right now. So yet to be discovered is an Armatrix BP20 Twin Edition. So just like my BP20 FEN, only Twin Edition. Armatrix LP70 Twin Edition. Armatrix LR40 Twin Edition. Calitrek CR Spirit MK2 Twin Edition. Castorian Combat Emblade 10 Twin Edition. Meckel and Lock ML35 Twin Edition. DOA Strike Hammer Twin Edition, not to be confused with the improved Strike Hammer that Eve got the other day. An EWE EP40 Mod Merc Twin Edition. That's insane. A Glinting Unity Twin Edition, Sparking Unity Twin Edition, Keyworks Unity Twin Edition, and a Scimitar of the Mages Twin Edition. So the Glinting, Sparking, Keyworks, and Scimitar would be the Planet Partner weapons that are only available on the Planet Partner planets. The Sparking Unity was discovered the other day on Next Island. Glinting, Keyworks, and Scimitar have yet to be discovered. Then we also have... Give me 1 second here. An Armatrix BC150 Limited. That's insane. And an Armatrix BC200 Limited. That's absolutely insane. If we keep going down the list, Arsenic Chip 15 Twin Edition, Combustive Attack Nano Chip 15 Twin Edition, Corrosive Attack Nano Chip 15 Twin Edition, Lacerating Attack Nano Chip 15 Twin Edition, Cryogenic Attack Nano Chip 15 Twin Edition, Electro Attack Nano Chip Twin Edition, Electric Attack Nano Chip 15 Twin Edition, Kinetic Attack Nano Chip 15 Twin Edition. So essentially a Nano Chip 15 Twin Edition for every type of Mindforce that there is. An Adjusted Fap Twin Edition, Improved Fap Twin Edition, and a Mod Fap Twin Edition. A Camo Arms Jungle Stalker Twin Edition. And then Protector of the Empire Twin Edition armor, both male and female, pieces for a complete set. So arm guards, foot guards, gloves, harness, helmet, shin, and thigh, both male and female, which obviously some parts of that have already been discovered. So as of right now, there may be more than that, but as of right now, I can confirm those are the 20th anniversary items that are currently in the loot pool right now, waiting to be discovered. Now, there have not been any new items discovered today. As I said, all of the Unity items that were on that list are the Planet Partner weapons that were made. The Sparking Unity was discovered on Next Island the other day. I made a video about it. That video has not yet been released, but the Sparking Unity has been discovered on Next Island. It dropped from Moloch. The other ones are waiting to be discovered on Arcadia, Cyrene, and I believe Entropia. Now, why there didn't seem to be one for Tulun seems kind of weird, or maybe one of those is for Tulun and one's not for Entropia. However, anyway, that's the list that we have at the moment. Now, how did I get that list? Can't tell you. Why can't I tell you? Because that list really shouldn't be in the player's hands. However, because of certain things that Mindark has done with the game, it is in players' hands. Somebody actually posted this on PCF the other day, I believe, and it got taken down very, very quickly. Obviously, this is information Mindark does not want to be out there. They want it to be a surprise. The thing about it is, it's really not that big of a surprise. We could kind of assume that most of that was correct. In fact, I said the other day, I believe there's a mod fap out there. I believe that's why Messi's been hunting Displatter, however you pronounce it, so endlessly, is because he believes that it's going to drop a Twin Edition mod fap. Well, they didn't just make a Twin Edition mod fap, they made a Twin Edition mod fap, an adjusted fap, and an improved fap. I said I think there's an arsenic chip out there. They didn't just make an arsenic chip, they made an attack nano chip 15 for every type of Mindforce there is. I was joking when I said that they probably made an LR200. I didn't think they would really make a BC200, but I am kind of glad that they made that limited in nature, because that is going to be one ridiculous weapon. Now, rumor has it that one of those weapons actually has a 97% efficiency rating. I have no idea if that part is true or not. Obviously, all of those items are going to be ridiculously high efficiency. Most of those items are going to be ridiculously high damage per pack. So, I'm not at all surprised. It is an amazing list. Now, if we could just be lucky enough to loot them. If we could loot one of those, that would be the equivalent to winning the lottery. To loot more than one would be the equivalent to winning multiple lotteries at the exact same time. Big congrats to Eve, who the other day actually did manage to loot two things. She got a piece of the Protector of the Empire armor, and she managed to get the improved DOA strike hammer. The improved DOA strike hammer dropped from a harvester at the Robot Invasion event, and she was actually surprised. She saw it drop, but she didn't realize she was the one that got it till somebody said something. So far, I'm very impressed by what they've done with the event. I think it would have been cooler had they actually just put this information out for us and not made us hunt for it, not made us try and find it. Obviously, Mindark wants it to be a secret that these items are yet to be discovered. They don't want us to know exactly what's going to drop. They don't want us to know exactly what items they made, even though we could take a pretty good guess at most of that. And most of that doesn't surprise me, because most of that, if you read through that list, most of those items, they're the same items that they picked for the 15th anniversary. They've just been updated for the 20th anniversary. So that's not really all that surprising at all. They also picked some of the most iconic items in game, which again, not very surprising at all, because if you're going to make super weapons, you make them out of something iconic, not something nobody's ever heard of before. I think it would have been a little bit more motivating for players had Mindark put that list out to begin with. I think Mindark should have put out that entire list, and they should have given us pictures, and they should have given us stats, shown us the damage per pack, shown us the efficiency rating, shown us the TT values. I think it would have been a smarter move on their part. However, they chose not to, but the list got out there. Now, the thing is, like I said, Mindark doesn't want this list out there, but it's already out there. It's already floating around. There's already ways to get your hands on it. Obviously, I got my hands on it. Big thank you to the person who sent it to me. And obviously, Mindark isn't happy that it's out there, but since it is out there, to level the playing field, you guys deserve to be able to know just as soon as anybody else what's still available. I'm sure there are players right now that are sitting here going, well, we must have found all the 20th anniversary items. No, clearly we have not found even a small fraction of the 20th anniversary items. I think they have enough here to essentially keep the 20th anniversary thing going for a solid 6 months, maybe the full year. So I'm really excited because it's a really good list. I can't wait to see the stats on most of these items. Obviously, most of these items are items that you will be very, very lucky to ever use one of, and much less you would be extremely lucky to get to use multiple of them in-game. However, the sheer thought that these items now exist is very, very, very exciting. So I'm very excited to see who loots them, when they loot them, where they loot them, how they're looted. Just knowing that they're there, though, that is huge. So now that we kind of have the list, as I'm going to call it, we can just hope for the best. Now, what will it drop from? That's anybody's guess. When will it drop? That's anybody's guess. But this is better than what we had before. Before we had practically no information to work with. We were just guessing. Turns out that most of our guesses were indeed correct. Well, now we have an actual list to work with. So that's all for today. I'm going to leave it there. I can't wait to see these things drop. I just wanted to get the list out there to you guys as soon as humanly possible. So we'll leave it there. Sip, sip, smack, smack. Y'all know the rest. Head over to earnped.com, because when you earn, we earn. That's by far the best way you guys can help support us. Go to earnped.com. Use the links on earnped.com to go to hideout.tv. Hideout will know that you came from earnped and will add earnped as a drop-down option to redeem your hideout points. Guys, be sure and hit all three buttons YouTube gives you: like, subscribe, and the bell icon to be notified of new content. When you do that, YouTube gives us more exposure. It puts our videos in front of people that play PC games, MMOs, and real cash economy games. A lot of times it's the first time they've ever heard of Entropia, and because you hit those buttons, because we get that exposure, they end up becoming part of the community, part of the economy, and they end up playing the game 6 to 12 months later. So it doesn't just help us, it doesn't just help the economy and the game, it could very well help you. That could be somebody that buys something off you in the future, or that becomes a future society mate, all because you hit those 3 buttons. So don't just do it to help us, do it to help yourself. We'll leave it there. We've got a lot more coming for you later this week, so take care, Stevies, and we'll see you soon. Why is the video still going? The video is still going because this is only a 10-minute video. So I'm just going to let it run for a second. But yes, that's it. There is no more. Not to be continued. I hope to be continued. I hope they make another list. Okay, seriously. Bye, guys.